G'day once again, John at Down Under Tunage here in Melbourne, Australia. I'm going to jump on to Richard McCook's third and last Dastardly challenge that he's put out for us, and this one is to show albums and titles with the nationalities. So that's like for Australia it's Australian, or France is French, and you can't have the actual country as the country, so that made it a bit more difficult. Yeah, I've seen a few goes at it so far. Obviously Richards, I saw his. Rob Ison's had a go, and also Slambo had a go, and Pete at Sounds of the West Coast. They're the ones I've seen so far. Hopefully there'll be more jump on board, but I'm not sure if everybody's up to sort of ferreting around in their collections to see for these sort of quirky quizzes, but I really liked it. Obviously I'm not going to be anywhere near troubling the leaderboard, but hopefully I don't come last, so that's probably how I'd say how I've gone. But anyway, I'll make a start, and the first one is Nina Hagen's Unbehagen, and this is a continent, which is African Reggae, side 1, track 1. And the only other one I had that is the actual continent is Europe, or European, and that came. I've got that one on another, and there's another track with European, but I won't put that on. I've got Japan, the band Japan, and funnily enough, the actual record is from Japan, and it's called The Singles. And that came out on a blue vinyl. And track 2 on side 1 is European Sun. So that's Japan for European. For American, I've gone for Simple Minds, Sons and Fascination. And that track is what's that one? Track 10, The American. Australian was a bit harder than I thought. I've actually got an album of bird calls which is called Australian Bird Calls. That would be a bit sneaky, so I didn't put that in. But I've also got the World Series Cricket Aussie theme song, which was later called Come On Aussie Come On, but it's also called Australian Team Song. This is a 7-inch flexi. Those who remember World Series Cricket, that Kerry Packer took over most of the players for his own competition, which lasted a couple of years, 77-8 and 78-9, and then they obviously got the rights and whatever, so World Series wasn't needed. But that was called the Australian theme. On this one it's called the Australian Team Song. I'm been pretty lucky to have a few of Dad's James Last and whatnot records that he's given to me, and I've picked up quite a few countries out of them, so I'm happy to do that. As the sporting saying goes, it's not how, it's how many. So this is James Last, Happy Hammond. And there's a song in it, Brazilian Love Song. James Last again, Instrumentals Forever. And track 1, side 3 is Canadian Sunset. For Chinese, I've got the album by Curve, Come Clean. They were a late shoegaze from England. And track 1, the first track on this CD is called Chinese Burn. For Dutch, the Dark Tower soundtrack. And side 1, or the first side of the first record, is called Dutch Hill. For English, I've got Faithless CD, or double CD, and they've got the song Crazy English Summer. For French, I've managed to sneak in a Maria Callas. This is called Maria Callas Sings French Opera Arias. James Last gets in again. Classics up to date. And that is Hungarian Dance number 5. For Indian, I've got this Yellow, the Swiss duo Yellow, with the song Oh Yeah, 12-inch, and one of the versions is of Oh Yeah is called the Indian Summer version. For Irish, I've got an Aussie female singer, Suzanne Clocher. She was out in the early 1990s. And track number 6 is When My Father Sang Me Irish Songs. For Italian, I've got the Aussie 1980s band Electric Pandas. And side 1, track 1 is called Italian Boys. The obvious one for Jamaican, it's Grace Jones, My Jamaican Guy, which is on this compilation Island Life. It's rather alliterative title, Persuasive Provocative Percussion, and there's a song on it called Japanese Sandman. For Mexican, I've got Los Cowslingers, and the song, a 7-inch single, Mexican Blackbird. It's a green vinyl 7-inch. And actually, the other side is called Mexican Panty Raid. The Buddy Merrill Latin Festival album has got a song called Norwegian Wood, so that's the one for Norwegian. For Polish, I've got the Out There Brothers CD, which is a Polish 2 biscuits and a fish sandwich. I don't want to talk too much about what the content of this is, but it's got Polish on it, so that's for that country. For Russian, the Church's Aussie band, the Church's Gold Afternoon Fix. And there's a song on side 1 called Russian Autumn Heart. All the best from Scotland, so there's no prizes for guessing what the national for this is. And yes, side 2, track 3 is A Scottish Soldier. For Spanish, I've got a Best of the Fatback Band. And the Fatback Band's they had a song called Spanish Hustle, which is side 1, track 1. This is well spotted by Pete at Sound of the West Coast. There is actually a nationality called stateless, defined as stateless, so Lenny Lovitch was the obvious choice for that. Her album title is Stateless. Another one from Dad's collection, Mantovani Plays For You. And the album finishes off with a song called Swedish Rhapsody. So that's Swedish. And the last one I've got is for Turkish, and that's on a Beethoven's Greatest Hits. The Turkish March from the Ruins of Athens. I'm also throwing probably a rather rubbery, dodgy one, but Richard can dismiss it if he wants, because I'm pretty sure he will, because it isn't exactly the spelling, but it's close, and that's Yemenite, or Yemen. It should be Yemeni, but this is Ofra Haza. The Israeli singer had an album called Yemenite Songs, so I'll put that in there, but I'm pretty sure that'll get bounced. So that's the last of the albums I've got to show. Yeah, thanks very much for putting that challenge out, Richard. Got us all to sort of ferret around in our collection, see what we can dig up, and yeah, that was good one to do. Took a few hours to go through everything, because I don't have them as sort of organised as some do. I mean, I can sort of try going through Discogs, but it takes ages to check every single one. I mean, the people with Excel sheets, spreadsheets and things, they'll probably have a much easier time finding out what they have, but yeah, I haven't done that as yet, and I've noticed a couple of comments already that are threatening to go into dark rooms for a long time and getting pissed. I think Pete from Sounds of the West Coast, I think he wants to lock himself in a dark room for some time. Maybe because being vexed by these challenges, but I've really liked it. It's been good fun, and if you ever do it again, I'll probably be up for the challenge, hopefully. And of course, Rob's finished off with he's going to get pissed, so that led me to think that because he's British, that'd mean that he's going to get on the beers, as our Victorian Premier famously said earlier, just at the start of COVID. That was his thing. I think they made a song about it too, so that's what I'm doing now that I've just got to go and put all the records away and whatever. I think my score was, what did I get? 25 plus a bodgy one, so yeah, I'm probably down the lower reaches of the charts, so what? So the fun was entering rather than being the leader or anything, but yeah, somebody will probably absolutely smash that if they've got a good world music collection. Yeah, so that contest is over, so I'll join Rob Ison and get pissed. As a Brit, I presume he means getting on the beers. I know the Americans use the word pissed as being angry, which maybe some people are with your challenges there, Richard, but so be it. Yeah, they're good. So I'll take it to mean have a few alcoholic drinks. And yeah, we'll see what you bring up next time once the dust settles from this little round of challenges. So until then, everybody, catch us all later, and see you next time. Bye.